Welcome back, Final Fantasy V, episode some, whatever. But I decided to pay a little visit to the Kuza Sealed Castle. Well, that's what I know. Oh yeah, that would be very true. Waterfall, yeah, it is. I do know exactly where to go, but this place is where all the ultimate weapons were sealed, so let's just go and fetch them. And before that, damn, take the control of it. Didn't work yet. Didn't work yet. Well, that solved itself. That thing. But I still find the best method of dealing with Shield Dragon is just taking the control of it and then using its blaze attack to burn it out of existence. Because it just does almost 5,000 chunks of damage against maybe few hundred your regular teammates would do it this phase. So it really isn't that big of a, you could say, thing. And they do give quite nice amount of experience points, money and stuff. But this is the room, the tablet. Yeah, I placed one tablet over here and there are weapons of all kinds. There's daggers, swords, staffs. So let's just stop. Even bells and harps, even though they are quite useless. Excalibur. Let's take the ultimate sword. Assassin's dagger, let's take this as well, the ultimate dagger, capable of insta-killing enemies, which is good if the enemy is not undead. If it is undead, then it's bad, because that means it's gonna recover to its full health in a blink. Sasuke's katana. Well, it was not Masamune, I don't know. Or unless, of course, Masamune was different sword. And while I was at it, I had already taken... Yeah, the tablet broke, but I have another. So let's just take this as well. Holy Lance. Dragoon's ultimate weapon. Very capable of casting. It does holy damage as well, so meaning there are places where it is ludicrously effective. Instead of just going at completely arranged order, let's take the Yoichi's bow. I don't know why the name would be that. If it would be Western, you could say cultural area, I would call it Loxley's bow or Robin's bow. And just as a little spite, let's take the ultimate bell, which never sees any service. Geomancer concept of the class is great, but it's just so clunkily executed that there really is not much use for that. Use for it. The special ability is quite useless. That broke. And there's plot happening. All kinds of monsters. Of course, X-Death makes his all villain ha 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 ha. And one more, and again I face the shield dragon. Now let's just run away. Please take it under control. Didn't succeed. And why smacking somebody with a mallet would make them recover from being mean-eat, I don't know, but that's what it does. So let's just show up Phoenix. Flames of Rebirth. Resurrection spell and attack. Did quite a nice chunk of damage and resurrection to one character. Nice combo effect. Is what I would call it to be. Of course, how effective it actually is, it does vary. If I remember right, in Final Fantasy VII it was regular resurrection to every character and massive amount of fire and big fire damage as well. It always varies how potent and what kind of summon Phoenix is. But it's always related to resurrection and magics. Not necessarily healing magics, but resurrection magics. At least in Final Fantasy 6, Phoenix was the only Esper that talked or re-raise, or Life 3, as it was known at the first translation as Final Fantasy 3. Life brings you alive, Life 2 brings you alive at full health, and Life 3 brings you alive when you die. So let's just get inside to the submarine and start snorkeling around towards the Great Sea Trench. And I already paid a little visit here to just break down the barrier. And unlike you could expect from the sea trench, it is a location of it's a location of lava and magma, not so much some sort of underwater monsters. Although there are plenty of underwater monsters, they are not, you could say, the emphasis of the place. And it does have this mystery music of the underworld as well, undersea. And Sildra is really good. I don't know, are these things just weak to lightning or not, but Sildra does the damage real good. Hurts them bad. So it's a matter of saving and going forward. But if I now look at the map, the location appears quite straightforward. so much creatures. And none of them looks particularly pleasant. And all of them go quite particularly out of existence. So let's just turn off the encounters, because getting interrupted every 5 seconds is quite of an annoying thing to do, especially in this room where there's just so much of these pillars and all that. But I can now just get this little trinket over there, and of course walking around in magma would cause damage, which once you would do it enough, make you extremely weak once you get inside there. That right into the pool of lava. But that place dropped me down. But there's a little bit, but there's this extra treasure around here. Is it this one which actually raises it? No. It's a guessing game. Which I find very annoying thing to do. It's not that either. Not this one either. That's it, I'm not gonna even bother. It's some location, and I do say that the general styling of the place with all these big area to wander through, lots of these pillars, does make it appear to be some kind of underwater dungeon or maze system of caves opened by all the massive upheavals caused by birds being lumped together like some 2 patties of minced meat. I think that was quite strange. The word is not metaphor. Analog. I think that is the word. Strange analog or analog. And that's strange. There are people here. Completely unknown kind of people as well, which is completely new. There was no hint of any kind that there would be some sort of civilized characters around here. Kingdom of Dwarfs. Never, not even no any kind of foreshadowing. But they sell stuff. And there's just 5 of them, meaning they are going extinct. Yeah. So it's a nice looking place still. Just all kinds of pillars to walk through, and that is a little bit of a, you could say, trap. That one opens up that path. Kaiser knuckles, they are quite potent weapon. That didn't open it yet. Was it so that all 3 had to be pressed for it to actually open? I don't know. Let's put the passage finding ability on, just to make sure that things don't go. Ah, that indeed was it. Couple of Cure3s to prepare for myself to the most likely inevitable encounter with enemy foe. Yeah, and I'm quite sure that the red one is the one who does the healing magics, like Magic Sisters, but different styling. Of course, lightning spell. Yeah, and they all do elemental spells of the big kind. But one of them already fell out of existence. They did the delta attack. And it petrifies. Now, petrifying is not the bad, it's not the worst part. That can be handled. But was it so that these had to be taken out one all at the same time as well, gimmick? There might be that gimmick as well. I wonder, does the earth attacks do more damage? God damn it, I have to restart the fight because I don't know how the magic's damages go to these. So I have to restart the fight. That's a hassle. Autosave and then just spam the area of effect attacks as much as I can. And while I'm at it, let's just switch to Black Mage as well. Quite much. But let's just take out bring out the Mime. Mime can do actually, you can choose all the basic abilities to it, meaning it can potentially be extremely powerful. Of course, if you would be willing to, however you want to think about it, Mime can be really powerful class. You might say that it's something like a ultimate class. All three. Summon Sildra. Kundaka. Mimic. And Cura, just as a precaution. And repeat. Thunderstorm. Doesn't seem to like it. Kyuraga. Thunderstorm again. And they were all wiped out in a massive barrage of magical attack. Meteor, the ultimate black magic if I remember right, or no, ultimate time magic. It's quite potent. So, teleporting out from here. And while I'm at it, I could make the not actually I could. I will make now the visit to the Kutsa Castle again to grab one more set of those ultimate magic power weapons of Supreme. There it is. And hope I don't run into any really nasty pests on the way. White Mage's got the control ability, so let's just keep it that. Stomping through the Great Hall again. And now I can take Rune Axe. Axes are not that. They tend to be something like an overlooked weapon in Final Fantasy games. At least, well, yeah, they tend to be. Oh yeah, there was also Masamune in here, but I guess they made this to be a ninja weapon instead of katana. However you wanna classify that. But that is very much obtained now. Fire Lash. That's a whip. The ultimate whip. Beastmaster's weapon. But Beastmaster is so underused, at least in how I like to play. It's very unutilized class. So it isn't really that much of a deal. Or deal breaker at the however you wanna call it. Poof, that broke down. And of course, you can take all these tablet locations can be taken in any order you want. They are not that way exclusive places that you would need to take it. Not all of them, of course, but some of them could be taken in a bit different order. But next time, as I now fly towards the location, and then land the boat to sea and take it underway. When you look about the level of engineering needed to make an aircraft capable of doing that flying and then landing and then diving into sea, most likely quite deep areas, means it has some really the ancients had really interesting engineering skill available. But now as I go here, there's, well, a couple of extra gargoyles which I will wipe it out because those things they were not that impressive guardians, I would say. Bio, Titan. But I do like that they added these kind of little bit of gimmicky fights that you would have to wipe the enemies out at the same time to defeat them. And I noticed that the Mimic has it seems to be slow class when you look about how it acts. Doesn't act very slowly, but the very watery cave has been opened, which I will face next time. See ya.